this is how I feel, knowing I've started a booktube channel and don't know what I'm doing. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be the Booktube Newbie Tag. So I decided to do this video because I've watched a few of them and thought this would be a good way to really let people get to know me a little bit. I've already done a couple videos, so I just figured this was the perfect time. I have all the questions written down because right now I use my phone to do my recording. Question number 1, why did you start a channel? I started a channel because I really wanted to be able to talk to others about books. At this point, I'm literally driving my family crazy because that's all I talk about. I talk quite a bit with my dad about books because he loves to read too. Just thought that this would be the best way to talk about all the books that I want to and for however long that I want to. I want to do a lot of spoiler vlogs because when things happen, like I really need to talk to somebody about it. I don't really critique books like a lot of other booktubers. You know, I read just for the fun of it. So while I'm reading, I either like it or I don't. I'm not sitting there like, oh, well, they could have done this or this could have been done. So doing book reviews that are like, you know, real educated, I guess, are not what I plan on doing necessarily as much as just like fun vlogs where I talk about books and then do other random videos. Question number 2 is, what are some fun and unique things that you could bring to BookTube? Honestly, I have no idea what the answer to this question is. Hopefully my videos are just fun in general, but right now the focus is just on getting some content put up and
not necessarily being so unique.
Maybe with time, I don't know. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited about? So this kind of goes off of number 1. Obviously, I'm excited to be able to talk about books, but really I'm excited to find people to talk to about those books. I want to gain some friends on here that I know that it'll be easy for us to talk about the books that we like, rather than me just trying to convince one of my friends to start reading. I think it'll just be easier to find people on here that already know that they love books. So that's what my hope is. If you're new, hit me up. If you're not new and eventually at some point see this video, you can still hit me up. I'm just trying to find people that I can connect with. So hopefully that happens. Question number 4, why do you love reading? The answer to this is pretty simple in my opinion. Escapism. Everything I read is just to avoid reality. And honestly, 2021 has been a very hard year for my family. So, you know, how have I coped with that? Reading 24/7. I can avoid real life and fall in love with characters. Number 5, what books or series got you into reading? This is kind of hard to answer because I've been reading for as long as I can remember. So, I mean, I really don't know. Like, I did not read Harry Potter growing up, which is usually the number 1 answer. But God, I read so much that I really don't know. However, I stopped reading for a few years, and then late 2020, I started reading again. And so the obvious answer for that would be the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. At this point, I have read everything that she's put out, except for that Catwoman book. I don't really care to read that, maybe someday. But definitely the Throne of Glass series. If you have not read that, which I mean, everybody has. But if you haven't, you need to read it. I love Sarah J. Maas. Number 6, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Will you be my friend, please? That would be the first question. And then really after that, honestly, just like, how do you manage your time? What kind of stuff do you use? What's your favorite book? But then again, I can just watch their YouTube channels to figure that out. So yeah. Number 7, what challenges do you think will be hard to overcome with starting your YouTube channel? 2 things. So first would be reminding myself that at the beginning, people are not going to be watching your videos. I obviously know that it's going to be a while before anyone actually watches anything. The second thing that I think would be hard for me is managing my time. Going from never doing videos to having to make videos, edit them, and get them put on YouTube is something that I think will take time getting used to. But you know. Number 8, when did you start reading? This is a question that I've kind of already answered, but honestly, I don't know. I've been reading for as long as I can remember, probably ever since I learned how to be honest. Question number 9, where do you read? On the couch, in bed, in the car, really just anywhere I can pick up a book. It doesn't really matter. And number 10, what kind of books do you like to read? What do I like to read? I don't even know. Why do I do this to myself? Why am I making a YouTube channel? My favorite thing to read is fantasy, and I really like fantasy romance. Most of the books that I do own are in the fantasy genre, and then I also like romance, historical romance, dark romance, contemporary. I don't really read sci-fi, but I want to get into sci-fi. That's just one that I'm worried about. I do not like nonfiction. As I said earlier, I read for escapism, so to me, reading nonfiction does not help you with that. There are a few random ones that I want to read, but overall, I do not want to read nonfiction. And then I'm trying to think, I like historical fiction, thrillers, love thrillers. I haven't really gotten into horror. Maybe try that soon, but I'm literally scared of everything, so that might not be the best idea. I don't really know. But that's it. Those are all of the newbie book tag. No. Those are all of the Booktube Newbie Tag questions. I'm really excited to be starting my YouTube channel. I hope that you like my videos. If they suck, just let me know, but be nice about it. Or, you know, hopefully they just don't suck. And hopefully I don't chicken out and stop doing this because I really want to, and I just love to talk about books. So hopefully it works out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you wanna, and I'll see you next time.